Hello guys, this is Jamea and welcome back to the next Fashions How To episode. Today I am going to be showing you how to make unraidable iron golem spawners. Well, not spawners because the spawners are always raidable. How to make it so people cannot raid your iron golem spawners. So what we have got here is we've just got a configuration. I've got a little AFK spot here that I've added. So it's like kind of little AFK place you might have. And then obviously you've got all these iron golems around. Now, what a good point of this is, if we go to the top, what we can do is we can press that. I believe that's not working. We can press that, and we can also press that, and what happens is water goes down over the iron golem spawners, which makes them unraidable. So yeah, as you can see down here, we've got signs on here so it doesn't, and I've just got just a normal storage system down here that obviously collects the iron from the spawners. Alright, so if we go in here, we can see that iron golems are still spawning a bit, but there is literally nowhere where you can creeper egg them. Then even if we oh yeah, I'm opt, I just changed that. That's a mistake. Alright, so even if you get them, look, there's literally no. Why am I keep breaking them? I'm in GMC. There's like no way you can actually creeper egg them. Let's look here. Bam. Will it blow up? No. Alright, go. No, there's literally no way that can be creeper egged. So, under here, you need to play. How are we doing this? Oh, the iron golems are falling. There is a kind of way that you are able to, but it does mean that you've got to break these bits of bedrock with the creeper eggs, and that's pretty impossible to do because you literally use hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of stuff just breaking that bedrock, and it still won't work very well. Anyway, so yeah, that's a quick tutorial of how what it's like. So then yeah, let's get straight on with how to build it. Alright, so here we have the top. So you don't have to have them in this configuration. I've just got it like this. You can expand it that ways, expand it that ways. Or even you could just use, I don't know, one of these sections here, like just this. But you've got to make sure that you have a dispenser on every single side of the bedrock, which is where the iron golem spawners are going to be going underneath. So what you do is, once you have set up a configuration like this, you'd want to obviously then make sure that you fill every single one of these dispensers with a bucket of water. Now, if one isn't filled, then it's probably not in the world, but it does mean probably a few of yours will be able to be creeper egged. So next, you've got to go and get some redstone. Here we go, let's get some of that. And you also got to get a lever. There you go. And what you're going to do is you're going to fill every single block here with redstone. Yeah, every single block on top here with redstone, even on top of the bedrock, although it's not exactly 100% needed. But what you're going to do is you're going to make sure you leave one of these spots here free, which is where we are going to place the lever. Oh, I didn't want to weld at it. Oh, and I didn't want to place that either. There we go. So you're going to make sure that you place redstone on all of those, and I'll be back to you once that's done. Now, I'd just like to point out quickly, this bit in the middle isn't needed. It's just, it means you can get more actual iron golems in your farm if you do add this. So, once you've done that, and obviously you've got your iron golems, you can put them as low down, as far down as you want. And you're going to make sure you have either bedrock or something with a lot of blast resistance on. So, once you've done that on all of them along there, to as much as you like. Now, I only put a bedrock on once you have placed all of them that you want to place down in that row, because obviously bedrock is very, very rare, and it's not the kind of stuff you want to be having to then break to fit extra iron golems on it. But if the end of the world, it's not the end of the world if you do. You can always place them down on under after that. So yeah, there we go. Let's quickly break those so the iron golems stop spawning. Anyway. Alright, so once you've done that, you're going to want to make sure that you have a lever in the middle of there, in the middle of this one, and in the middle of there. So once, so it was a kind of bad idea for me to get rid of them, because I am now going to need to use them for an example. But if we quickly do that there, then we will, if we press this, then we will see that the water flows all the way down. Now you can see here, this is where the iron golem spawners should go, and I'm not going to put them all in because there's no point, 'cause it's only an experiment. only experiment thing. But as you can see, when you flick that lever, you can see that all of this fills with water because you've got water in all of those. Then to turn it off, all you're going to need to do, press that there. See, nothing's happened. But then if you press it again, then it powers it again and all the water flows down. Alright, so once that's done and you have got all of that, now we're going to have to work on the bottom, because on the bottom you've got to have a different configuration. Now, what you've got to do is you've got to make sure that you have your hoppers as usual. Now, I've only put one chest here, but it's not, obviously, as I've shown you over here, you can actually have it in this configuration, or even just have the hoppers going down into them. I just kind of like this because it looks a little bit nicer. Anyway, so what you got to do is on the first layer, you've got to have the hoppers. Then next you've got to have the white glass or whatever you want. You could be obsidian. But then next you've got to make sure you have a layer that's not like glass or something, because what you're going to want to do is you're then going to want to have to place signs. Now, because we've done all of it, we've done everything we're going to need to that. Let's slash cut that out. There we go. So as you can see here on this layer, we'll have the hoppers going in there, and we don't go one, we go two, and we got the sign here going all the way along to the other side, all the way across there. So next you've got to put, next you have got to have a layer of lava. So as you can see, it goes hoppers there, signs, lava, there we go. And then after you've filled that lava, it doesn't have to all be source blocks. We can have it drain. We can have it like that. It doesn't really matter. It's just I like to have it like that, just so it looks nicer. Then after that, what you got to make sure is you then have another layer of signs. Now, this extra layer of signs is really important, because as the water comes down, what you want it to do is stay on top of the signs. Whereas if some of the signs were, let's say, broken, what is going to happen? Let's break these. The water's going to flow down, and it's going to turn it all into obsidian. And then you've got a lot of work to do by clearing that up. Now these switches, they are not automatic, but you can add them to. You can actually, rather than doing all that, what you can do is have a redstone thing coming in here, and have them attached to a sand wall. So whenever the sand wall is broken, this switch breaks and it triggers all the water to go down. Now that is an option, but it's a bit more complicated and it can easily go wrong. So that's why I prefer to whenever I'm offline, I'll just flick all three levers twice, and then the water will come down, and so they'll be unraidable when they're like that. So yeah, I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please remember to like. Can we aim for 10 likes on this episode of Factions How To? And yeah, I'd just like to say a big thanks to all you guys that are subscribed. Have subscribed recently. It's been really much appreciated, and we're on our way to 300 subscribers now. And I believe we're on about 285 now, which is pretty impressive, and I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway. So yeah, if you got any suggestions of what we can do for Factions How To videos, then please put them in the comments. I'd be happy to have a look at them. I'll probably even do them. I'll probably do them. Anyway, so yeah, I just say thank you, and yeah, I will see all of you guys in the next Factions How To episode. Goodbye.